welcome everyone. Welcome to the Sky Network Show, Season 5, Episode 14. Glad to be here, guys. Um, the agenda of the show is short, simple, and powerful. That is about the letting the community know more about Safe Harbor, which we discussed a couple of weeks back. Probably last week, right? It's been 2 weeks since we had that show. If you have not if you don't know about the safe harbor, feel free to check out the older videos or join the telegram community to know more. But it is the innovation which has been in development for last almost 5 years now, four plus years almost. Okay, so I it is 5 years almost now, which is what we have been building. So let me share my screen and just give me a moment to prepare everything for you guys so we can go over it. Okay. Now, as I said in the start of the first quarter itself, that first quarter was is gonna be a tough one, an amazing one. Kind of it was, and it did. We worked around it, and we have reached where we are very comfortable when it comes to the development side of the things. Uh, we're doing amazing when it comes to bringing in the development of the secure chain DAO, which is our you know in a sense which works basically like uh, it's it's amazing, guys. It's doing great, and I don't want to do put much into it because in the background I'm trying to set up a place where I can show you guys the update on the real update on Safe Harbor. And again, I know this is not technical. It doesn't. It is not meant. I mean, it is not meant for everybody, for the general people. This particular section of the show is dedicated towards the secure chain community members who, and specifically those who have been here um, for a long period, right? The insecure chain mainnet, we have already spent more than like 2.5 years in operations, and now we are ready to move to the next stage of the project because now we have reached the total supply in circulation, right? And that's when the real thing starts, guys. Okay. So what are we going to be doing next? What we are going to be doing next, one of that part is okay, so let me start with the safe harbor and then come back to the secure chain switching. So this is the latest this one that we have something called which we where we have achieved the first boot up of our virtual machine. Okay, this is a custom virtual machine which we are building from scratch. Okay, it's a layer one blockchain basically. Okay, but it's a lot more than a blockchain because it's not just limited to the because current blockchains only allows you to host the smart contracts, right? Whereas this is not limited to that. What it allows users is it allows users to create a decentralized computing system, right? And this computing system kind of behaves like a public cloud, but very secure public cloud, decentralized public cloud. Okay. Um, Again, it's there are a lot of things to it because as I said, right, it's been we spent what 5 years building it, so it's not something um, which we can be just understood. But to give you guys a basic overview, let me try to. So basically, I've created one document. Okay, that document outlines the. Okay, but I would not be able to share the document with you guys. I would be able to read out the document so you guys can have the basic understanding. Okay. So what safe harbor is and what it is not, that is the goal of the this document. And just one moment. Okay, now give me one moment, guys. Okay, Richie is trying to join in. Sorry to take this time, but yeah, it makes sense to complete it. Okay, now adding the this part specifically about the safe harbor. Let me share it. Okay, fine, guys. This is what it is. Okay, now you might have seen the news coming in from China that the next set of things we related to the AI, specifically DeepSeek V4 um, capability to be trained on Huawei circuits, and I mean, in simple words, independent of the circuits, right? Independent of the hardware to train the AIs. So that is the latest development which is happening in the current AI industry and LLMs in general, which would allow the LLMs to reach from 100 billion parameter, 400 billion parameter, from there to in trillions of parameters. It removes the technical boundary, and that's what safe harbor is built around also. Okay. The idea is similar. It's The execution is it is also I mean the same, but just to take a quick go through. So this is something which would be like a summary. Okay. And in the summary, what it enables you guys to see is the safe harbor is different at the processing level itself. Okay. And the way it works is so because of that, instead of just allowing the smart contracts to be executed on the blockchain, what we can do is we can have any website hosted, we can have any servers, we can have any type of machines to be hosted on blockchains. Okay. So that's a clear differentiator, guys. Okay. And again, this is our roadmap to post quantum cryptography as well, correct? Because safe harbor is completely from scratch built with the quantum proof uh, cryptography. So not just quantum I mean, not just like so there are two segments of cryptography when it comes to post quantum also, and what we are using is something quantum proof. Okay, which says that it's not that going forward, if the smart like the quantum computers gets better in the size and the shape, then they can do it, or it might take 50 years or 100 years. No, it with this algorithms, it's not quantum computers are not going to be able to break it. So it is completely quantum safe algorithm which we are using. So that's our part of our roadmap to long term vision of our securing our sky from quantum crisis as well. Okay. So this is the crisis in what? Okay, so this is the key stuff which safe harbor, um, you know, solves. The number one is the current Web two. So I mean, there is a gap between Web two and Web three. Correct. Now, in order to make it seamless, in order to have next billion users or next trillion users, not just the AI agents, but instead of like AI agents as well as people, we really need to make it simple and make it seamless. People don't care whether they are using crypto or they are using a database hosted by some big corporate in secure machines. Okay, it's end of the day is the same thing. What people for what matters for the end user is the value he's gaining from the system. Okay. And we like, so with safe harbor we address it at the virtualization level itself. Okay. We have somebody. Okay, I think we have Richie here. Hey Richie,
Hey
good.
everyone,
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Uh-huh. So we were discussing the safe harbor. We have had the, you know, I think, did you see this or not? Let me show you. So safe harbor. This is the first ever uh, running of a safe harbor virtual machine. Okay.
Nice.
Uh, yeah. So it's 5 years in making, right? For this one animation. I was just crazy. Uh, but yeah, it's amazing to see this starting and working and passing the tests and moving along with the test campaign which is ongoing right now. But so I wanted to share this with the community members, and I wanted to, so then we were discussing the uh, a, a kind of document we have, which basically simplifies what safe harbor is and what safe harbor is not. Correct. Well, safe harbor is a complex project for anybody to understand. And correct. And by the way, Richie, what are your views on the safe harbor? First of all, let me go there because it might be.
Well, it has the ability to give a decentralized solution to
Yeah,
operate, to run different blockchains out of there, different networks, etc. So it solves one critical problem of decentralized, like Amazon Web Services and stuff like that, just for the starting point of that.
just as you know that, just day before yesterday, Iran, um, uh, I think, attacked on AWS data centers. Okay.
Yes, yes, exactly.
And it ruins. But here, because it is decentralized, and I mean, it's a lot different. I'm not gonna go into details right now with the safe harbors architecture, but I mean, it is fundamentally different. It is breaking the technical barrier. So this is what it is. Correct.
Yeah, I haven't wrapped my head around every part of it yet.
Yeah.
But from what I understand so far, it does change a lot of things. It does decentralize that ability to use these network to run nodes, to store information, to run servers, websites, etc.,
Yeah.
and do it in a decentralized manner, which we haven't had yet.
Yeah. Correct. And it's I mean, and this is the big bomb, right? I was discussing a couple of, like, one last quarter, like the start of the January also. Now I think we are slowly growing into that stage that I see that the Barber could hit the markets anywhere between the last quarter this year, right? So quarter four
Yes.
or something. I mean, not for as a product, but we will see. I don't know. Go-to-market plan is still in progress. Okay, so if anybody has any ideas, feel free to put it. We can discuss it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So coming back to the discussion, um, one second. Okay. Um, one sec. So what paradigm shift the harbor safe harbor is bringing, right? Okay. I want you guys to read it. That is why I'm taking this time. Yeah, and this is a very key, important statement. This is a very, uh, you know, important statement, and yeah, so it is definitely the alternative to the data centers and the current AI infrastructure in general we have, and which is being used by everybody today. Correct?
So you'll be able to use Safe Harbor to run LLMs off of it.
Yeah, we can. See, it's not about the. So that's what changes, right? So every node, again, in data center, the way it is like, okay, the biggest machine you have allows you to have a, or you just cluster it, or there are others, simply HPC technology, high throughput computing technologies, which are being used, but everybody has a limit on your memory size, or the size of the uh, like number of parameters which can be this ones, right? Whereas with the safe harbor, the key differentiator is that there is no like there is no technical limit to what it could be. So for example, if there are 10 nodes in the safe harbor, and the safe harbor network has XYZ computational capability. Okay, if we add 10 more nodes, then it just the single node, like the total available computing gets bigger. Okay, and what it allows you to do is, but it can't be done on the single computer or on the clusters also. Cluster also, when if you have to do with the clusters and high throughput computing things, the main key problem is, the developer has to know all those things and has to build a code which is like multi-threaded, implement everything inside that architecture on their side. Whereas here, on the safe harbor, if no, you just write a hello world program, also it has been gone through the same process, and it is automated and managed properly by the cryptography algorithms itself. Yeah,
No, it's a great concept, right? And if implemented correctly, it can solve a lot of problems, like you were just saying. An Amazon Web Services headquarters being taken down or goes offline, then you're still online, right?
yeah,
There's no risk there to your files and your server, etc., because it's distributed to many servers, not just one.
correct,
Where if that server that you were using from Amazon Web Services goes down, your project goes down, your infrastructure goes down, your RPC node, validator node, those go down, right?
correct.
So there's a big difference in security, even when you're running your projects, and redundancy. If you are sharing, you are being hosted or or running your server off of a network of servers instead of just one in the decentralized manner.
Hmm.
So once implemented, once the vision comes to life and is
Yeah,
able to be used, this could be a gigantic tool for many blockchains to secure their networks because they'll give you that ability, right?
correct. They can secure their network by having their RPC node on the safe harbor. Also,
Exactly.
it allows them to have a decentralized bridging possible. It just opens up a lot of opportunities, in simple words. Okay, but what we really need to, so again, because this is such an extensive project and such a big project and comprehensive research, it takes time, money, effort, and it has its own lifespan, right? So we are working on it, and it's growing at a very good rate currently. Um, and let's see how it goes. And it's a journey. I think it's not a I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a lot of time, and a lot of effort and a lot of revisions, and um, doing the things right way or doing the redos, etc. But end of the day, it is the journey we are on, and we have a vision what we are doing. It's not that we are just doing the spending the time. Correct.
100%. And
Yeah.
it's about having a plan forward, being able to execute on that plan, right, in steps and phases and milestones, and getting to that end result. And as long as you know where you're going, the path there makes sense, right? So it starts with having that vision of what it is and where you want to get to, and then every day working towards that end goal, and achieving that over time, right?
Correct. See, everybody it took us some time for Sky to be complete, be able to be reach the stage where now we are 100% decentralized, and now we are looking forward to might we might upgrade our core blockchain infrastructure also with the DAO infrastructure embedded into the blockchain. But again, uh, so it is something which is ongoing, but where it is where we keep the building. The end of the day, it is the same and a simple uh, rule. Okay, just keep kicking every day. There's no other thing. Correct.
100%.
So yeah, everybody. But by the way, let me wish everybody happy Easter,
Yeah.
to those who have been celebrating today with their families. Have a good day, and I'm not gonna take more time. We have 8 minutes. Reggie, is there anything you particularly want to discuss in, and want to update anything regarding Evolve?
Um, no, everyone enjoy your weekend, enjoy your holidays. This is the time of year with stuff like this where you get together with family, and life happens so quickly. Everyone, when you have a chance to see family and celebrate whatever religion you choose, that or whatever religion you have, enjoy it, right? Take that time and make sure you make the most of it. These are the memories you look back on later on. So I hope everyone has a happy Easter, enjoys your weekend. Um, the world around us is so complicated and chaotic at times. It's nice to just be with family and enjoy a dinner or lunch, and just enjoy their company. So I hope everyone has the chance to do that this weekend, and have a great weekend in general.
Yeah, definitely, everybody. So, yeah, wishing everyone a very happy weekend and a productive week ahead. Okay, we'll see you next Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC sharp. Meanwhile, there will be an updates on the Thursday regarding the DAO. So stay tuned. Make sure to join the Telegram community, follow along, have a discussion, learn more about the Sky Network, participate in the project, because end of the day we are the community owned project, and yeah, we believe in the values of democracy and decentralization. So everyone, have a great day. Bye bye.